Hi, I am Syed Rashid. You are watching Ahle Beth High School and Junior College YouTube channel. Welcome to my video to all students as well as viewers. Today just we are going to start our part number 4, chapter number 7, Systems of Particles and Rotatory Motion, Physics, class 11th or intermediate first year. So in today's session we will going to come across few numerics as well as very short answer type things. Okay. Now you can see a question already I wrote on the board. I will going to read that question first. Find the center of mass of three particles at the vertices of equilateral triangle. The masses of the particles are 100 gram, 150 gram and 200 gram respectively. Each side of the equilateral triangle is 0.5 meter long. 100 gram mass at origin and 150 gram mass is on the x axis. So here you can see we need to find the center of mass of three particles, okay, with us, and each particles having mass like 100 gram, 150 gram and 200 gram. In that you can it is given that 150 gram mass is on x axis, whereas 100 gram mass at origin, and the length of the sides of equilateral triangle is nothing but 0.5 meter. So first we will going to fetch few data from the question itself. We have to write that given that what it is given like mass of particles, MASS, mass of particles, particles, like M1 we can write like mass of particle 1, mass of particle 2 or mass of particle 3, like that we can write M1, okay, is equals to 100 gram. But if we are converting this into kilograms, means it will be like 0.1 kg, and this thing you know that in your previous classes you have already come across. This is 150 gram, and if we are converting this, means it will become like 0.15 kg, grams converted into kg. And M3 we have with us like 200 gram, which is equals to 0.2 kg, isn't it? Now SID, side of triangle, like equilateral triangle, it is given like is equals to 0.5 meters. Now I am drawing one triangle, as you can see here. So we are considering a equilateral triangle, okay, you can see this is an like equilateral triangle with us, okay, and this triangle, for this triangle I am giving pre-names like A, B and C, A, B, C, and this is ABC is nothing but vertices itself, where we have here like 100 gram mass, here we have 200 gram mass, here we have 200 gram mass, okay. So here you can see that 200 is not here, like here we have 150 gram because it is given 100, 150 and 200 gram. Now I am putting one drop down here, like if I am putting a drop down, you can see here I am considering the height of this triangle is nothing but CD. So here we can say like AB is equals to BC is equals to AC, and which is equal to 0.5 meter. So here I want to make a coordinate like ABC. So at A it is totally at origin, so it will become 0, 0 only. For B we have at x axis 0.5 meter, whereas on y axis it is 0. So it will be like 0.5 into 0. Whereas C, how I can fetch the coordinate of C? For that I need to apply Pythagoras theorem. Like I am applying a theorem. From triangle we can take like DBC, okay, from triangle like TR, okay, I am just writing this thing from triangle. Which triangle I am going to take here? BCD, okay, here we have CD, okay. I am going to draw a perfect triangle here, so that you can see a small triangle type, okay, from triangle BCD. What is Pythagoras theorem says? Like BC square, this is an hypotenuse, and BC square is equals to like CD square plus BD square, isn't it? And I am considering this as theta, so that the opposite side become this. So from triangle like BCD, BC square is equals to CD square plus BC square, but I want only like CD square. For that, what I will going to do, I will going to just keep the CD here itself, okay, like CD square as it is, here also BC square as it is, just this value goes to this side, like BD square goes to this side and is become like minus BD square, isn't it? Now we have BC value with us and we have like BD value with us. For BC we can, what we can write, BC, okay, BC is nothing but we have 0.5 meter, that is whole square. For BD, what I can write, this is 0.5 by 2. Why I am writing 0.5 by 2? Because you know that AB is complete length like 0.5 meter, whereas just we are taking half, BD is nothing but half, so it will 0.5 by 2 whole square. Now if we are squaring on this side means we will get like 0.25, okay, minus 0.25 by 2, isn't it? But I want this, if I now I need to solve this thing. To solve this thing, what I will going to do, I will divide and multiply this term by 2 so that it's become, here we can write one since with us like 0.5 into 0.5 is equals to 0.25, okay, and here 2 into 2 with us like 4. So I need to write here not 2, 4, because this 2 square will for numerator as well as denominator. Now I am multiplying this 4 with this, so it become like 1, okay, like I am writing here since, okay, 0.25 into 4 is nothing but 1 itself, okay. Now it will 1 minus 0.25 by 4, which is equals to CD square, isn't it? Now 1 minus 0.25, what it will be like, 0.75 by 4 is equals to CD square, isn't it? So now I am doing, now you can copy up to here. After that we will continue this problem. Now after that what I am doing, you can see here CD square is equals to, like I am dividing 4 with 0.75. So how I can divide it, like first I need to put like 0.1, not 0 point, so it 4 ones are 4, it will be remains with like 3, 35 comes this side, next 4 8s are 32, we got like 3, again 4 7s are like 28, again 4 5s are 20, we got with us. So how we are, so we got final this answer like 0.1875. How we got? After dividing 0.75 by 4. Now CD is equals to under root of 0.1875. So this thing you need to remember, intermediate first year student, you have to fetch the under root of 0.1875 with, we have one method of square root finding. So as of now you can remember this value, CD is nothing but 0.43, okay. Now we got the value as CD. So what is the coordinate for CD with us, like you know that here x coordinate is 0.25. Why 0.25? Because it is an half of AB, and y coordinate we got like 0.43. So these coordinates are very important. After that we need to solve with the help of the formula like center of mass. Therefore, okay, we got like vertices of triangles are, vertices of triangle, triangles are, what we got like triangles of vertices, we can say A, that is x1 y1 which is equals to 0 comma 0. At B we got like, we can say x2 comma y2, and we have like 0.5 comma 0, and at C we have x3 y3 which is equals to like 0.25 comma 0.43, okay. This, in this way we got our coordinate. It is very easy, but you need to practice more than one time. So finally we got vertices A, B and C with us. So you can copy down this part also. I will rough completely this. After that we will continue our sum. Capital X in centimeters, okay, is equals to, it is a very easy formula type, we can say like m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3, simple, whole divided by we have with us like m1 plus m2, m2 plus m3. This is an small we can say formula type. Now this is nothing but m1 is we have 100, whereas x1 we have 0, m2 is we have 150, whereas x2 we have with us like 0.5, isn't it, plus m3 we have with us, m3 also we have with us like 200 grams. It is already given in starting, not here. I am not supposed to write the gram, whereas x3 we have with us like 0.25, okay, divided by same 100 plus 150 plus 200, isn't it. This first term becomes 0. Why first term becomes 0? 100 into 0 is nothing but 0. 150 into 0.5 with us like 75, plus 200 into 0.25 we have with us like 50, okay, whole divided by 100 plus 150, 250, 250 plus 200, 450, isn't it. Now which is equals to like this is 125 by 450, isn't it. How I got this, like 75 plus 50 is nothing but 125, 450 is as it is, which is equals to, now 24, I am just cutting this with the table 24. So 24 we have with us like 24 5 the 125, and 24 like you can not 24, 25 like 18 the 450. How I got this? With the help of 25 table. 25 5 the 25 1 the 25, we remains like 20. So 200 is nothing but 25 8 the. So we got 5 by 18. But if we want to like divide this, we will get the final answer like x in centimeter is equals to, okay, 0.278 meters. This is first answer. Once again I want to explain. X coordinates of center of mass is given as x centimeter m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3, whereas we have a respective value of like m1 is 100, whereas x1 is 0, m2 is 150, x2 is 0.5, m3 is 2, x3 is 0.25, divided by m1 plus m2 plus m3 like 100 plus 150 plus 200. After that 100 into 0 is nothing but 0, 150 into 0.25 we have with us 75, whereas 200 into 0.25 we have with us like 50. But if we add this 100, okay, 150, 200, what we got? 450, isn't it. Now once again we need to add like 75, 50, so we got 125. So 125 by 450, but we are cutting this with the 25 table. 25 5 the 125, 25 18 the 450. Once we have divided this 5 by 18, we will get 0.278 meters. Now y like coordinates, y coordinates of center of mass, CENTRE, center of mass, as follows, like y centimeter is equals to, instead of x1 y1 we are taking y1 like m1 y1 plus m2 y2 plus m3 y3, whole divided by like m1 plus m2 plus m3. So we have m1 as 100, y1 we have 0, okay, plus m2 we have like 150, y2 we have 0, plus m3 we have with us like 200, whereas y3 is nothing but 0.43. So we got like whole divided by, we need to write 100 plus 150 plus 200. Now what we have to do now, I am just this both are 0. Now 200 into 0.43, what we got? 86, okay, this into this, so it will 450 as it is. So if we divide this two, we will get 0.191 like meters. So y centimeter is nothing but 0.191 meter. Therefore what we have to write the final step with us, I am writing from different color marker like CENTRE, center of mass of the three particles at like vertices of equilateral triangle, vertices of equilateral triangle is nothing but we can write 0.278 comma 0.191. This is the final answer, and this is an important thing related to the NEET also, BPC student, JEE mains, MPC students, and in intermediate public examination it might ask you in 4 marks. Now you can copy down. Now I am going to end this chapter like systems of particles and rotational motion, but we have few 2 marks questions with us, that one also I want to explain you once. I am raising few questions like, is it necessary that a mass should be present at the center of mass of any system? That means is it necessary to present the mass at the center of mass of any system? So here no, it is not necessary that a mass should present at the center of mass of any system. Like for example, we can say with us like the center of mass of uniform circular ring lies at the center of the ring where there is no mass. That means what it is asking us means, is it necessary to present the center of mass at mass itself? Or so we can say that if I have mobile, okay, if I want to consider the center of mass of this mobile, it will be at the mid of the mobile, isn't it? But same case, if I want to just remove my watch and I want to make this watch as circular in case, okay, it is not a perfect circle, so let it be. For example, I am saying, so where is the center of mass? Is it at the mass or outside the mass? The center of mass is nothing but here, center, the thumb I am showing you. So at that point no mass is present of this watch, so it is not necessary that center of mass should be lies at the mass itself. Next question, why are the spokes provided in a bicycle? In bicycle you might have seen some spokes. Why these are providing? The spokes of bicycle will increase its moment of inertia without large increase in force. What happened is, if we are applying like spokes to the cycle wheel, it increases the moment of inertia without increasing large amount of force. If the moment of inertia is more, the opposite to the change in uniform rotation motion is more. Thus, the bicycle run smoothly and steadily. Next question, we cannot open or close the door by applying force on hinges. Why? If I have board with me, here I don't have any door, I have board with me. If I want to move this board, I need to apply force in the middle of the board. I may not rotate this board, or I may not carry this board by applying force on this, because board might fall down. So why it is happen? Here it is like related to the case of door. So the door cannot be opened or closed by applying force at the hinge, because the line of action of the force passes through the axis of hinge. Hence the lever arm will be 0, that is R is equals to 0, torque becomes here 0. That's why on hinge the torque becomes 0. So we may not open or close door by applying force on hinge. By spinning X on a table top, how will you distinguish a hard boiled egg or raw egg? That means we have 2 cases with us, and we are keeping 2 eggs, one is raw egg and one is boiled egg, and we are rotating both the eggs on the top of the table. So here we can see that the raw egg stops first, whereas boiled egg continue rotates in this case. Why? Because when a raw egg is rotated on a table top, the liquid in the raw egg moves away from the axis of rotation due to the centrifugal force, because of which moment of inertia increases. Same case, when the same torque is applied on the both the eggs, the boiled egg spins more and the raw egg comes to rest very quickly due to the greater moment of inertia. Now I am going to place these 4 questions and answer on your screen. You can write this answer in your notes as well as you can remember. Hope you have saw this 4 question and answer. Make sure make a note and remember also. Now I have one more important question, and this question might ask you in 4 marks, okay, but this question you have to do by yourself. The question is nothing but find the torque of force 7I plus 3j minus 5k about the origin. The force act on a particles whose position velocity is I minus j plus k. That's all about our today's session and today's class, and our chapter also completed. Now we will going to continue next chapter in our next session. I am Sayyed Rashid. You are watching Ahliabad High School and Junior College YouTube channel. Take care, maintain notes. Have a great time. Thank you.